It's time to focus on what really happened during the recording with the Hot Wings host, a moment many overlook but that changes everything. As the host greeted the others, the camera caught Taehyung and Jungkook in a situation that confirms their close bond. They were sitting together, sharing such a small space that their hands were clearly joined. Upon closer inspection, it's clear they were holding hands just before having to stand up to comply with the show's protocol, a sign that many interpret as proof of their feelings for each other. This event allows us to see that what happens between them isn't something that begins when the camera lights come on, but rather their natural state of being. Before filming officially began, they were both relaxed and seeking each other's proximity, possibly even with their arms linked as a sign of their complete trust. Seeing them like this, sitting side by side during a moment of rest, is to understand that their relationship is based on always being together when they have the opportunity, taking advantage of every second of calm to reaffirm their bond in a direct and straightforward way. A new perspective on the concert has allowed us to observe details that previously went unnoticed, revealing the true closeness between Taehyung and Jungkook when they're in front of thousands of people. Looking at the footage from behind, it becomes clear how they constantly seek each other out, demonstrating that their connection is the heart of everything that happens on stage. It's a fact that the bond between our lovebirds strengthens with each passing second, and this shot confirms that there is no distance between them, but rather a natural need to share every movement and every space during their performance. The most significant moment occurs when we closely observe their direct physical contact. Taehyung's hand holds Jungkook's with a firmness that conveys confidence and deep feeling. At that same instant, Jungkook turns his entire body towards him to embrace him tightly, eliminating any space that might separate them in that moment. These captured moments are genuine displays of tenderness that remind us how lucky we are to see them share the stage once again. The way they care for each other and stand together in front of everyone confirms that they are still kindred spirits who cherish every second of each other's company. Analyzing this leaked rehearsal video allows us to witness Taehyung and Jungkook's most natural and genuine interaction, away from the spotlight and high-definition cameras. Although the image quality is low, the message is crystal clear. You can feel the energy of two people in love, using every minute of practice to play and show their affection. This recording shows a very playful Jungkook and Taehyung, making it clear that their relationship doesn't stop when work begins, but rather becomes even more vibrant and fun in the privacy of their rehearsals. A particularly striking aspect of this footage is Jungkook's mischievous attitude, as he seems to be looking for any excuse to get close to Taehyung and elicit a reaction. It's perfectly clear how he tries to tickle him or play with his personal space, which generates an immediate response from Taehyung, full of trust and complicity. There's also a moment where Jungkook approaches to help him with the microphone, an action that demonstrates how attentive he is to Taehyung's every need, always acting with an instinct for care and constant attention that defines their dynamic as a couple. This flirtatious and playful behavior between them is direct proof of how crazy they are about each other, even in moments of exhaustion or work-related stress. A detail has come to light that reveals the depth of the bond between Taehyung and Jungkook, in a way that is rarely so clearly captured. In a moment of calm, Jungkook was caught on camera gently reaching out to touch Taehyung's eyebrow, a movement that exposes the complete trust between them. Many have interpreted this as a clear sign that their relationship is based on mutual care, as the touch was not accidental, but a direct gesture of affection that reveals how comfortable they feel in each other's personal space. This soft and natural touch demonstrates that they both live in a world where every interaction carries significant emotional weight. The way Jungkook reaches out to offer Taehyung comfort is proof that they are always attentive to each other's needs, even in the quietest and most peaceful moments. Analyzing this behavior, it becomes clear that for them there are no physical barriers, and that security when touching is what makes their union seem extremely special and real to those who closely follow their every move. The start of this tour has confirmed that Taehyung and Jungkook function like two human magnets, unable to stay close to each other. From day one, their actions have shown that they always end up glued together on stage, seeking any opportunity to share the same space during choreography and breaks. Many have noticed that even in low-quality videos, it's perfectly clear how they gaze intently at each other, maintaining a loving eye contact that speaks of a deep communication only the two of them fully understand. One particularly moving moment was the way Jungkook hugged Taehyung and held him tightly, not letting go until the stage lights came on. This act of physical closeness is a direct indication that it's impossible for them to stay apart or avoid direct contact while working. The reality of the fact shows that their need to be together is constant, and the way Jungkook protects Taehyung in his arms is clear evidence that their relationship is open and full of an infatuation that they no longer try to hide. A situation has unfolded that seems straight out of a movie, given how clear the connection between them is. The incident occurred when Jungkook's head was completely soaked by water dripping from the big screen, which fell directly onto his face right there on stage. What's truly remarkable in this moment isn't the accident itself, but Jungkook's immediate reaction. He quickly sought out Taehyung to tell him what had just happened. This act of searching for each other in the crowd to share such a small moment is a direct sign of the trust and closeness that defines Taekook. Many people have noticed how Taehyung reacted to the situation, listening to Jungkook's story with absolute seriousness, giving this minor incident his full attention. This way of interacting demonstrates that they understand each other perfectly in any circumstance, no matter how simple the moment may seem. The fact that Jungkook wants Taehyung to be the first to know what happened to him, and that Taehyung validates this with such respect, confirms that their communication is constant and that they enjoy sharing every detail of their experiences on stage. This incident proves that for them, being together means being attentive to each other's needs at all times. Analyzing these events, it's clear that their connection is unwavering, and seeing them interact in this natural way allows us to understand why their bond is so closely followed by so many people. Jungkook's performance of Into the Sun was one of the most moving moments of the night, revealing his immense ability to convey direct emotion to everyone. Through his gestures and the energy he poured into every line, it was clear that his commitment was total and genuine, transforming his performance into an event brimming with love. Many agree that the way Jungkook expresses himself on stage identifies him as an artist who is, at the same time, a source of joy and comfort for his fans, illuminating the entire venue with his presence. The facts demonstrate that Jungkook ignited the stage tonight, making even the smallest detail of his performance feel special and unique. His energy is so powerful that, even through a screen, the impact of his voice and movements is overwhelming for the audience. This level of commitment is a clear sign of his artistic maturity and the respect he has for his work, leaving a profound mark on all who witnessed his talent, confirming that his light is capable of transforming any environment into an unforgettable experience. Being a fan of an artist who expresses himself with such sincerity is a constant source of joy. As Jungkook proves, he's much more than a singer, he's a true source of inspiration. Watching him give his all in Into the Sun creates an enormous desire to experience that energy firsthand someday, because his actions confirm that his passion is inexhaustible. During the opening of the Arirang World Tour at Goyang Stadium, an event occurred that many have interpreted as a sign of deep love. As the rain soaked the venue, Jungkook noticed something important affecting Taehyung during the performance. Taehyung's hair was covering his eyes, and Jungkook gently approached him and brushed it back with his hand. This unscripted moment instantly went viral because it shows how naturally they care for each other. It's clear proof that their bond is real and that they are always looking out for one another, no matter what. People immediately recognize that these kinds of gestures stem from a deep and tender love that is felt in every second of the performance. The way Jungkook shields Taehyung from the rain by smoothing his hair reveals a closeness that needs no words to be understood. Many new videos have surfaced, clearly showing how our lovebirds remain united on stage. Looking at the footage, it's clear that their relationship is their priority and that they enjoy being together in front of the entire audience. These are the things that make their story so special and followed by so many people around the world. In the high-definition recordings, you can see a detail that many people overlooked at the beginning of this year's tour. Jungkook got so close that he checked Taehyung's piercing, showing a physical trust that only exists between people who truly love each other. Although some might think this isn't important, the reality is that it demonstrates how connected they are in every moment of the show. This physical closeness is a direct sign that their bond is strong and that there's no distance between them. Seeing them interact with such confidence confirms that their relationship is at the heart of everything that happens on the tour. What happened next was an even more exciting revelation for everyone present in the stadium that rainy night. Jungkook decided to show the crowd his own eyebrow, pointing to where his piercing is so everyone would understand the connection with his partner. By doing this, he made it clear that his husband also has one and that they share personal details that uniquely bind them together. It's clear that Jungkook wants the whole world to know how proud he is of the similarities he has with Taehyung. This direct action is proof that they are deeply in love and aren't afraid to show it. Taehyung and Jungkook are determined to set the world on fire on this tour with the way they demonstrate their mad love right now. What we witnessed at Goyang Stadium is just the beginning of what this couple has in store for their fans. Their energy is unstoppable, and every time they take the stage, their love becomes the main focus. Many people are amazed by the intensity of their gazes and the way their hands always reach out to find each other. It's impossible to deny that what exists between them is a real feeling that grows stronger with each concert. Finally, their voices sound heavenly when they sing together, creating an atmosphere of love that envelopes the entire stadium. This 2026 tour proves that Taehyung and Jungkook are inseparable and that their relationship is stronger than anything. Every video released is further evidence that they live their love with complete freedom and joy. Seeing them so happy and devoted to each other is what makes this tour an unforgettable success. Taekook will continue to give clear signs of their bond, confirming that their love story is real and that they are closer than ever.